This is Michael, Aaron's mom. I thought I would come back again today and just work a little bit on this antique and black journal that I started quite a while ago, and show you what I'm doing with it. Here is something that I started. It is a kind of a flip out journaling, large journaling card type thing. And it's made out of, whoops, looks like I had an address on there, I didn't realize. Junk mail. Once you get on Medicare, let me tell you, they send you all kinds of stuff that you can use. So that's what I'm going to be using. So I thought I would maybe finish this up today. And this is going to clip, I think, it's just barely going to fit, but a clip to the side of a page like that. So, and I thought I would show you a couple of things, all the stuff that I save that. So this, as I said, was an advertisement. So things like this that come in, this is another piece of junk mail, but it's, as you can see, quite long. And so that could be made into some type of a large booklet journaling. Obviously, I save envelopes. My daughter went to Menards last night, and she was looking at some of the dog toys and stuff, so she bought a couple of dog toys. And this is really heavy cardboard, so there's a piece there that I will cover and use for something. If nothing else, it would be a small writing board. And then here's another one that I could either, cut in half and make something out of, or this way, or, whatever, if you covered it. This one was part of the packaging on some gloves that she bought for the boys, and it's really tough. So I thought this would definitely make a nice small writing board. So I kept that. Those are the kind of things, clothing tags. Those are the kind of things that I save that I can put in the journals. So today I figured I would finish or try to finish this up. I may not do a lot of decorating, just putting papers on. So I'm going to put the journal aside. And like I said, this is just a piece of junk mail. So as you can see, I've already covered this side. I think I'm going to put some washi tape maybe down here. Let's see if I can figure out. Yeah. I hope I'm in frame. I'm so not good at this. And cut that off. And then I will put some glue on there too to make sure that it's going to stick, because it's going to be right on a fold. And so what I did was I took two different size of envelopes and I just glued them on top of the first page here, leaving these envelope flaps on there, but leaving them just gluing right in the center and leaving a space if you wanted to put, a little card or a note or something. But then I also glued a pocket over top of it and put a little, one of the labels from Aaron's kit on there. I'm not sure, I might add some more stuff down here, maybe a antique type small doily or something like that. And then of course I'll have to make cards and whatnot to go in there. So let's see if we can put this. Yeah, you can see I've already used that tape on there. It's nice tape for this journal. Ooh, tried to get the glue open. Not as strong as I used to be. So I'm going to add some glue to this too, just because I want to make sure that, especially since it's in the corner of the fold, that it's going to stick. So let's see if I can get it kind of sort of straight. And I'll kind of burnish it down with my bone folder and make sure that's not very straight. Well, it might just stay that way. I told you I wasn't very good at filming things because I make a lot of errors when I'm doing this and end up having to cover up a lot of stuff. But you know, that's what you do when you're doing paper craft or journaling. If you make a mistake, you don't scrap it and start all over again. I don't have a garbage over here either. You figure out how to make it work. So that's what we're doing here. No editing here from me. Erin may edit this part out, I don't know, but there. Okay. So there we go, crooked and all. Oh well. So now let's take a look at some of the papers. Now what I've done is I usually stick projects in an envelope like this that I can use and put anything in there that I think might go with it. Like here's a piece of fabric that I, thought I could use for whatever reason. There's some book page stuff, and of course the ephemera from the kit. Some more fabric that I thought might work. And little pieces of that cork fabric that I was talking about that I used on the front of the journal. Some of our lace and doily paper, because that goes really well. Well, it goes really well with anything. So let's see what some coffee dyed paper in here. Let's see what other kind of papers I have in here that I could possibly put. Whoops, knocked the light. Oh, jeez. Okay, so my grandson helped me do some coffee dyeing. We just used a paintbrush, but hey, I thought he did pretty good for a 5-year-old. So, got some of that. And then, let's see. What do I want to do with this? I didn't realize I had addresses on here, so I don't know if I have a... Well, I'm just going to... Of course, I, showed you right on top of it. Oh, dear. Anyway, so... Scribble that out anyway. Actually, it's funny because this piece of material, junk mail, was sent to my address, which happens to be the address of my middle daughter. But it's got my youngest daughter's name on it, and it's for a senior apartment building. That's what they're advertising. So I'm like, I don't know, are they trying to tell my children something? Maybe. So let's see here. I might want to just fold this over and make a pocket too. I think I might, just because you can never have too many pockets, right? Or flip outs or whatever. So I'm just gauging this. I'm not even... Okay, bone folder, where are you? Oh, I love this bone folder. It's nice and heavy. I got this from Edith at their store from Scrapbooking with Me. I can have Erin link their store, maybe. But I love this thing. It's nice and hefty. And this end I love because it's, even better to make sure you can press this down really well. So I love it. Just love it. Don't know what I did without having one like that. So there, that's what I'm going to do. What I might do, trying to think. What I might do is just glue here to make the pocket here and leave this flip open and cover it with coffee stain paper for me and my flip outs. I like flip outs for writing space. So I think that's what I may do with that one. Otherwise, I've got some of the other papers from the kit. I love this one. So pretty. And another one. There's another one. So pretty. Music. I think I'll do the tea stained paper and leave that as a flip out. Well, this one, my printer kind of went a little wonky, but I figured I could use part of it anyway. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to take and use a little bit of the coffee dyed paper here and cover up this part. Now, I am not a measurer, so forgive me for that. But I don't like to measure things, so I'm more apt to just, if I'm going to cut it with my paper cutter, I'm just going to make a mark where I want it and cut it that way. Otherwise, I just do this, fold it there or whatever, and do it that way, because I don't like measuring. I have a tendency to not measure it correctly. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. So we're just going to set this aside for a minute, because as I said, I don't have a lot of space. So I hope I'm in frame for this, because I'm just not. And just like everybody else that does this, I make a mark and then I can't find the mark. Oh, there it is. This is another item that I really like a lot that Erin got me for Mother's Day last year, which was really nice. It's the Works All-in-One by We Are Memory Keepers. So we're going to try this. Now watch, I'll do this and it probably won't work. I need a new blade in here, which I have, but I just haven't taken the time to do it. Okay, where's my other mark? I guess I got the wrong piece of paper. See, I told you I'm not good at this. Nope, that's not the one. What did I do? Oh, that's why, because I did it this way. Okay. Oh, for heaven's sakes, Michael. Nope, this is the right one. See, I'm just not very smart. Okay, where's my mark here? Everybody's going, okay, well, we're not going to watch this silly woman. She has no idea what she's doing. And they would be right most of the time. So I'm going to make another mark here, because I can't find the other mark. You're all yelling at me, I know, because that's what I do when I see somebody not doing something correct. Go, wait a minute, look at that. There we go. Okay. Okay. I don't know that I'm going to use my cutter much, because I can't seem to control that. I did that again. I left the address out. Okay, well, so there we are there. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to fold it up and we'll glue it. But, of course, I don't know what I do with my glue book. Hang on a second, sorry. Crash. Oh, there's that piece of green thread I was looking for. I always have thread all over me. So I told my kids what I was going to do was just make myself a shirt that had string on it so that I didn't look weird when I walk around the house with thread on me. Anyway, let's do... Go again with that address thing. Okay. So we're gonna... I don't know whether I'm going to sew. I don't think I'm going to sew this, so I'm going to make sure that I get quite a bit of glue on there. And then what I probably will do then is go around the edges here with the art glitter glue, just because I want to make sure the edges are going to stay down. So there's the glue book, which I'll put up here. Get my art glitter glue out. Sit down, because I can't, as E says, drive my glue straight without... And excuse me if I'm sniffling. There's my other mark. Not funny. You find things after the fact. I seem to have developed my mom's allergies. And so let's hurry up and get this on there before it... Okay. Doesn't make any difference which direction it goes in, so we're just gonna hope the heck I can get it on here straight. Start with the corners. Nah. Well, if it's not quite straight, then I guess we're gonna live with it. Oh, for Pete's sakes, Michael. Okay, now we know why Mom doesn't do videos. There. It may not be on there totally straight, but you know what? If it isn't, we'll fix it somehow. Okay. My wipe is here somewhere. I guess I've been one of those people that needs to have a really big table, and that's not going to happen. So, okay, so then I'm just going to fold that over. There. Now, so it will go this way. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue this side down to make a pocket, and then this is going to flip out for writing space. So we'll go ahead and put our art glitter glue on here. Hopefully I'm in frame here. Okay, open this up and burnish that down. Art glitter glue, once you get it on there, boy, I've got a whole lot of chance to change it, so. All right. So there. And I will probably ink around here, but I mean, you guys don't need to watch me ink, so. Because I'd probably mess that up too, so. Okay, so there we go with that part. I might make some kind of a little closure thing to keep that down better, or put some Velcro on it or something, I'm not sure. Anyway. Okay, so let's make sure that I got that okay. So now we need to decide what else we want to do here. I think I had a piece of paper here that I had cut something on. Let's see if this is gonna, I could put this here. Yeah, I think I might do that. That'd be very... Do I want it that way, or do I want it this way? I think I'd rather cut some of that off instead, so. Shall we see if I can use the cutter again or not? Lose my mark. Okay, make it a little bit. Down this way so I can see where that is. To be honest with you, what I normally probably would do is just glue it on there and cut it off, but since I'm trying to be a little bit more professional, I guess I'll try doing it cutting way. So, all right, we're gonna stick this in here. and see. Okay, we got that pretty straight. There. Now I got a little scrap here I can use for something. And now I'm trying to see, there's my other mark. Very hard to see, but okay, I wanted it a little bit shorter than that. Okay. Erin and I decided that what we might try and do, and I hope I'm not overstepping my bounds by saying this to you, what we might try and do is the two of us get together at least once a month and craft something together. Because that'll be hilarious, let me tell you. I love my daughter dearly, and I'm sure she loves me, but sometimes we just are funny together. Just don't always see. Her style is considerably different than mine, so there you go. Okay, well, that should work, and if it doesn't, then I'll... Oh, I could do it this way too. Make up your mind. Okay, we're gonna do it that way. I was hoping I wouldn't be taking forever to do this, but I'm beginning to wonder. Just for those of you who, oh, I forgot to put my cap on my glue. That's not gonna work. For those of you who've never made a video before and watch people, just to let you know, since I started doing some videos, it isn't as easy as it seems. So, give the video makers just a little bit of grace there, people. Especially when it comes to me. No, I'm just kidding. You can bash me all you want. Don't bother me at all. Okay, so now I'm trying to get this so it'll be somewhat straight, which always seems to be a problem for me. There, that'll work. Now, what's nice about this is you've got, you know, a little decoration here, but you can also journal over here if you want. Now, I didn't quite get it totally on there right, or I measured it wrong when I was measuring. So there's a tiny bit there I'm going to cut off. My poor Timmy scissors are... I have to tell you a cute story. My youngest daughter, Allie, started journaling when Erin and I were journaling. Okay, that didn't stay. And so, you know, she would be going and getting things, and she called me one day and said, "Mom, where did you get those Jimmy scissors you have?" I said, "Jimmy? I don't know what you're talking about." She said, "You know, those Jim, that guy." I said, "Honey, no, that's Tim, not Jim." And she said, "Mom, look at his signature. It looks to me like it says Jim." I said, "Okay, well, I'll call Tim Holtz and let him know that you think he needs to work on his signature because it looks like Jim instead of Tim." Thought that was funny. I'm sure he'd be really just thrilled to death with that assessment, but there. Okay. All right. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm going to do with that one. And we'll decide if we want to do anything else with it. You know, I may put some additional washi tape or something on there. Now I'm going to do this one that's got... Oh, what should we do on that one? So such pretty papers. It's hard to choose, Erin. Very hard. I'm wondering if I shouldn't just put... I might just put coffee stained paper on there to make it so that there's a lot more writing space in there. But then that doesn't use up any of the papers then, does it? Okay, well, let's do this. Hope I'm in frame again. I don't know. There, and we'll mark it over here. I'm trying to stay away from the fold just a tiny bit so that we don't have a problem with it folding, which I can tell you from experience happens. I've been crafting most of my life, various different, if there's something out there, I've probably done it for years. From sewing to stained glass to paper crafting, card making. I can't even tell, just tons of things. Painting, but I'm not a painter, an artist like my daughter is. Erin is an exceptional artist. What you see from her is basically the papers that she makes, but she has done some absolutely gorgeous artwork. So I don't consider myself in league with her in any way, shape, or form. And she's been like that since she was, I don't remember what age we started art lessons for her, but it was quite young. I think probably before she was 10, because she had such an interest in it, and she was very good at it. So I can remember her being in preschool, Montessori preschool, and coming one day to pick her up, and they said, I want you to look at this picture that she drew. And I looked at it and thought, okay, well, yeah, that's a nice picture of people and, you know, whatever. And the lady says to me, for being, I think she was 3 at the time or whatever, they said, that is extremely good. She's showing perspective and everything else in her drawing. And I went, oh, okay, well, So that was kind of when I first discovered that I guess maybe, you know, if she's interested in things like that, we should probably support that. So we got her into some art lessons and so forth and so on, and she did well. So it's always fun to see what she was going to do, except when she wrote on her wall in her bedroom. Shortly after that incident, I don't think she was very old, and went upstairs to put her to bed one night, and lo and behold, on her wall was this absolutely gorgeous scenery that she had drawn of kids playing in the trees and a kite flying in the sky on her bedroom wall. So, yeah, she's been an artist for a long time. Okay, so I'm just going to do that there. You can, I mean, it's decorative, and you could put some decorative stuff on it, which I might do. I'm not going to finish this today. I was just showing you what I do with some of the junk mail. But, you know, you could put some embellishments on, or you could just leave it, because you could write over that too, because it's definitely light enough that you could do that. So, let me see. Oh, I didn't cut the edges from around here. I don't know if I want to do that. I just want to get paper on here, I guess, and then from there I'll make a decision about what I want to do. I don't really want to cut that in half. and I'll cut the flower in half too. What if I did it this way? It'll be upside down, but Aaron would probably say, Mom, that's upside down. I guess this one, no, the butterfly, unless I cut off a good share of that. Could do that. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. I don't want this video to be too long, so I should look and see if it... Oh my goodness, we're already at a half hour. Whoa! I guess it doesn't take long, huh? All right. Cut that off. I had my printer printing so it was borderless. Somehow or another it got shifted and I can't figure out how to get it back now to where it was borderless. So I got to work on that, which might take me forever. Okay, so we're just going to, what did I decide I was going to do with this one? Okay. Okay, pencil. There, and like there. Okay, we'll cut that and put it down, and then I will, you know, just kind of call it quits for now, and we can maybe decorate on a different day. Okay, now which way do I want to cut this? That's actually, I don't want to do that. Okay. I said I wanted to keep the butterfly on there. So then I turn right around and put it where I'm going to be cutting off part of the butterfly. So what I'm going to do is just put it there. So the butterfly's on there and see what we get. That'll, well, you know, that could work. So get rid of that one. Well, I'll find my other eraser and do that. So if I take off this, I talk to myself when I craft. I don't know how many other people do, but I talk to myself. Well, they're sure being quiet upstairs, so my grandson must be involved in watching some type of video. Otherwise, you would be hearing a lot more noise than you are. So, okay, let's see how we did here. That's not too bad. Might have to cut off a little bit up at the top, but hey, that works. I don't know if it really... I'm not very good with composition either. I just go with, you know, what I happen to think, and Aaron's much better at that than me. So I try and be I'm trying to be a little bit more organized to have things ready, because I know that's, people want to see what you're doing, not watch you get organized, but I'm somewhat organized, and that's the best I'm going to promise. Okay, so I want to make sure that I have left room on each side for the fold. That's enough. There. Okay. And I'll cut this little part off. Okay, well, that goes in this way. Okay, so there we go. What did I do there? Well, little art glitter glue here will hopefully fix that up. And if nothing else, we can put something on the edge, some washi tape or something. All right, well, there you go. That's what I do with some of the junk mail that comes in that isn't envelopes. It's, you know, so I put that on upside down, didn't I? See? Well, it's not upside down this way. I don't know. No, I didn't. Okay. Oh my goodness, Michael. There are days. Okay. And then this is going to be a little, and we'll, I don't know, we'll figure out if we want to put something there that keep it down a little bit or not. And so I will leave it at that today for that. And as I said, I'm just going to, you know, take and clip that into with one of our paper clips. Like this. I thought I had a big pocket in here, but I don't. So that's the way it's going to go, is, you know, just in there like that. So maybe next time I can show you how I finished it off, and then we'll work on something else for this journal. So we will see you next time. Thanks for coming and sharing this little bit of time with me.